My name is George Ubo. Today is Monday, November 20th, 2023. Today I want to talk about karma. It was on May 15, 2019 that the police arrested me in my office for quote-unquote defamation of Gordon Emefiele's character. I was detained for 101 days. I was detained mainly at the prison. Now, when I was released, there was a full-scale trial. And after Emefiele ran into trouble, the police stopped coming to court to prosecute. Of course, the case was transferred to another judge because I alleged bias, and the case was actually recused from the first judge. Now, February this year, the prosecution failed to come to court. April this year, the prosecution failed to come to court. July this year, the prosecution failed to come to court. October this year, the prosecution failed to come to court. On Thursday, November 16, I went to court, and the court, after enunciating and giving the historical background of the case, the multiple failures of the prosecution to prosecute their case, threw the case out. The following day, Friday, November 17, 2023, Gordon Emefiele was remanded to Kuje prison, the same prison I was sent to. So to me, that is comic. And people have to be careful when they dish out, because it may just come back to haunt you. That is the law of karma. Now, recently, last week, the central bank sent me documents weighing up to 15 kg regarding the shenanigans at the CBN, which was actually premised upon the request we made, our organization. And what is inside, we're going to discuss in a subsequent video. But to the extent that the CBN sent this, we are quite elated. But this fight against corruption is non-partisan, has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with the masses. It has to do with the mind-boggling happenings in Nigeria, in the area of poverty, in the area of the wide divide between the haves and the have-nots. In my opinion, if any Nigerian who is privy to what is going on is not part of the solution to fight corruption, you are really part of the problem. Because you don't need to be a soothsayer, you don't need to be told. I mean, it's staring at all of us. You know, you go to your respective hometown, your villages, you know, even here in Abuja, you drive out, you see the faces of the masses, the abject poverty. Yes, in my own capacity, I do pay school fees for people and all that, but that is not just it. I mean, there isn't, you can help everybody. The immense, monumental fraud monies that are taken from the system, there has to be some form of, I don't want to say revolution, I don't want to sound militant, but there has to be some kind of force to get these monies wherever they are. Let these monies trickle down, because if that is not done, the repercussion is going to be devastating. You don't need to be a pastor, or you don't need to be clairvoyant to see the indices, the handwriting on the wall. That is why no matter what I go through, no matter the arrest, no matter the detention, no matter the prosecution, I persevere because of my love for my country. In June, I went to The Hague to file because of the Naira redesign and the Nigerians that died. Not just death, we're talking mental torture. We as a country, we have been put through a lot by the elite, by people who occupy positions, who arrogate powers unto themselves. I don't want to make a sweeping statement, but given the fact that over 80, close to 90% of people in power are culpable, I think someone can make a conclusion that there is something really wrong in, the public servants and you name it. So this video is to really send a message to Nigerians to imbibe the spirit of saying it when you see it in any capacity, and to appeal to everyone to do something. Students cannot pay their school fees. The price of foodstuff, the items out there in the market, has skyrocketed. I mean, I sit and wonder, people that are earning 30, 40, 50, 100,000 naira a month, how do they make it? The price of transportation, the cost of transportation, sorry. So when you now look at the cost to put food on your table, to commute from one place to another, we're not even going to talk about out-of-town transportation. So it's something that I sit down, I ponder, I wonder, how will Nigerians fare? And I hope and pray that this message resonates, so that something is done urgently in this country, because we are on the brink, at the precipice. And what I see is really dire. Thank you very much.